Good morning to you. I'm in Trans-Nzoia County. Indeed, it is a historic day here in Trans-Nzoia County. Former Rift Valley Regional Coordinator George Natembeya will be sworn in as second governor here in Trans-Nzoia County. Before election, we were talking about 395 total registered voters across 5 constituencies in Trans-Nzoia County, namely Kiminini, Kwanza, Saboti, Endebess, in Trans-Nzoia County. But right now, the narrative has changed after getting governor-elect. And now we are talking about over 990 total population in Trans-Nzoia County waiting to be served by elected leaders here in Trans-Nzoia. George Natembeya will be taking over from Patrick Haemba, who has successfully served for 2 terms as is stipulated in our constitution. Before Haemba becoming governor here in Trans-Nzoia County, he was manager of African Development Bank in charge of Uganda. And before then, he was director for 7 countries in Eastern Africa. Before then, in 2003, Governor Haemba was PS for Health, and I'll be talking to Governor Patrick Haemba. But Governor, is 10 years enough for you to do a lot of developments in your tenure?
10 years looks long period in development. But you know, development is a process. The 10 years are adequate to deliver certain things, but not adequate enough to do transformation. That's right.
Now, you can tell us what was your challenges during the 10 years period?
There were many challenges. One, we were the pioneers. We had to put down systems, get staff, and do the planning, and we had nobody to look at. We were the pioneers. So it was a bit challenging. Resources coming from national government were not flowing, so all those things slowed down devolution. We were fighting over the functions with the national government, and it took time before we settled in. Those were some of the challenges.
In what state are you handing over the county to Governor Natembeya?
I'm very happy that we are handing over at a time when we have maintained peace and unity in this county for 10 years. We have had inclusive government in this county. We are encouraging the incoming administration of His Excellency George Natembeya to ensure that they be inclusive in their approach, and that they keep the peace, especially with the neighbors and within ourselves. That's right.
Tell us your legacy. What are you leaving behind in Trans-Nzoia County after 10 years?
There are many things I can talk about. One of the key things, I will start with agriculture because it's the basis of our economy here. We came in when productivity of maize was at 15 bags per acre. We quickly made sure we got the right fertilizer, educated our people. Now it has risen to an average of 25 bags. And you know, you only make profit after 17 bags. So our people used to farm at a loss. Secondly, in agriculture, we have also done diversification. Apart from maize, encouraged people to grow other crops so they can have other income streams. As you are walking in here, you saw apples on my compound here. My neighbor has coffee and macadamia. I have avocado elsewhere. You can see bananas across there. These are the things we are saying. They'll help our farmers get income streams. And we would want that to be continued, because 10 years was not enough to transform the agriculture sector. There weren't enough resources, but it's a process that can continue engaging with our people so that eventually they get these practices. The issue of mechanization, simple tools, the issue of using conservation agriculture, these days when the weather is not very good, we had started it, but it's something that needs to be pushed and pushed on and on. In other areas, say for example, under health, we have gotten enough personnel now. We came in when the personnel were very low. We have adequate personnel. We have rehabilitated all the facilities and built a few new ones, about 38 new ones. We've built a hospital, referral hospital, at its full operations. When it's fully equipped, it qualifies to be level 6 hospital. Now, we have operationalized it, but it's partial operationalization. Why do I say partial? We need diagnostic equipment of about 2 billion, which the county cannot afford. We have asked the national government to work with the county in running this hospital.
Now, what next for you? Are you retiring from politics completely, or what are you going to do?
But before I come to that, very quickly I would want to say the entrepreneurs, the small-scale businesses are key. We did 21 markets across the county, put street lights everywhere. Now we have 24-hour economy in most of our places. But to cap it all, we've done a big market in this town of close to 3,500 people. This is the first market we've done in 85 years in this county. And we think it's going to transform this area. Yeah. Now, when I leave, of course, the future is open. My options are open. I'm still useful. I can fit in many other places, including even doing farming and doing my own business if that comes to that. Yeah, but I'll be available to serve in any other capacity elsewhere, or as a private citizen, or as a farmer, or in many other capacities. Yeah.
That was Governor Natembeya, who is retiring from office today, as Governor George Natembeya will be taking over at Kitale Showground. He's saying he's still available and he'll be doing a lot of things under private capacity or if nominated in any position. From Trans-Nzoia, I'm Collins Shityabai. Back to you, Trevor.